There we go. We have our 6 pieces of paper. And tonight, votes will be cast. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's take it away, shall we? We have our blue tribe, which consists of Fizz, Jax, Shen, Ash, Janna, and Sejuani. Here are our lovely, let's see, what contestants. We have Fizz, who is, like, I wanted to give you guys kind of like a vibe, I guess, for each character, so that way you can maybe keep track of every single person. You said, haha, he was too late. Oh, Jeremy didn't catch him. Did anybody catch him? Oh, I caught it, and so did Rosie. Let's go. We have Fizz, he's a trickster. Ash, who is calm. Jax, who is a scavenger. Janna, who is a caretaker. Shen, who is quiet. And Sejuani, who is tough. These are our pre-game descriptions of them. As we see them on the beach, and, you know, depending on how situations play out, they might act more drastically. It's going to be very interesting. And we're going to go ahead and get our first conversation with the blue tribe. So, I'm going to go around in a circle. It says, Fizz, what a beautiful beach, he says. Ash says, we're finally here. Janna says, let's hope for clear skies. We have Jax, who says, we have a strong tribe. Sejuani says, we should weave some palm fronds and find some coconuts. And then we have Shen, who's talking about, let's make the best shelter in Survivor history. So the red tribe are going to talk about their occupations when we get over to them. But I realized because the blue tribe didn't mention it, I would at least show you guys what their jobs are. So again, we're taking their personalities and making them all human. Even though it shows the champions from League, just imagine an American citizen with their personality, okay? So Janna is a forecaster, Fizz is a fisherman, Ash is ex-military, Jax is a professional martial artist, Shen is a police officer, and Sejuani is a teacher. Okay, and so far we got Janna talking about the weather, which I love. We have Jax, you know, saying that he thinks they have a really strong tribe. Sejuani is all business about wanting to find, you know, palm fronds and coconuts. And then we got Shen, who's he wants to build the best shelter in Survivor history. It's pretty hype. And of course Fizz is talking about the water. We're gonna get a confessional from Shen, first confessional of the season. And he says, a game for $1 million. All of my training has brought me to this moment. I must tread carefully. My first goal is to build a badass shelter. Oh, I gotta put a little thingy on there. Ready? Watch this. Bam! So again, he's focused on the shelter. If I don't know for you Shen mains out there, but tread carefully is actually a Shen quote. He actually says that. So it's funny that like fits into the game. And he's talked about like preparing himself for this mentally, physically. He's kind of jacked. I made him jacked. We're gonna get another frame of Shen working on the shelter there. He's pulling up that big log. Look at him go. Dude, he's so ripped. Shen's ripped. I made Shen ripped as shit. I love it. So there you go, Jeremy. I'm just gonna pull up the Discord real quick. I want to pull up that message that I pinned so I can just keep track of who's who. I'm pretty sure this is Jeremy though. Yeah, this is Jeremy. Jeremy's Shen, absolutely being a hell of a unit. And we're going to get a little clip of Shen and Janna walking down the beach. And Janna says, our shelter looks amazing. As long as we have you on our team, we're set. So Janna not directly asking for an alliance with Shen here, but just complimenting him on his gameplay. And Shen's, you know, is like, just trying to do my part. Look at him, he's fucking ripped. I love Shen, dude. He's fucking jacked, I just decided he's going to be jacked as shit on the island. Shen doing a good job. He's not. Look, I like that he didn't pitch anything that has to do with an alliance with Janna yet, because he doesn't know her. He's just like, he's playing base. You know what I mean? He's not trying to go for second base or like third base. He's not trying to go hardcore into an alliance with people just yet. He's just like, oh yep, yeah, I'm just doing me. He's just floating the waters. He's treading water right now. Good for him. Gonna get a little conversation with Fizz and Jax. And Fizz is like, I'm telling you, if a chicken ends up in our camp, I will catch it first. I'm just faster. And Jax is like, you and me, right now, let's race down the beach. And he's like, all right, I'm down. So the two boys decide to race down the beach. And it's a race between Fizz and Jax. Who do you think wins, guys? I have these little in-game questions for stream chat to make it a little interactive with you guys. Want to make sure everyone's having a good time. Who do you think wins in a race? A foot race down the beach, Fizz or Jax? Who's faster? I'm curious what you guys think. I'll give you guys a second to figure it out. Take myself a sip of water here. May says Jax. Does anybody think Fizz can win the race? Zach, you're not rooting for your boy? Alright, let's take it away. Let's see, ready? 5, 4, 3. Oh, we got Luna saying Fizz. Here we go. 2, 1. Fizz wins the race. The 2 high five. So Fizz ends up winning the race against Jax down the beach. He beats him in a race. He talks shit. And Jax was like, alright, let's race. And he tried to call him out. And Fizz beat him in a race. So let's go, Fizz. The two end up high-fiving, and then we're going to get a confessional from someone else that's on the blue tribe that's going to get a perspective, a third perspective, like an outside perspective of this race that just happened. And it's Sejuani, and Sejuani's going to go, I see Fizz and Jax goofing off, racing each other down the beach and laughing, giving me an uneasy feeling. Seems we have our first duo of the game, an easy target, I'm sure of it. So just this little moment where these two guys are running down the beach and they're having themselves a good time, and it looks like it may potentially backfire in the sense that they look like they're absolute fucking bros already in the eyes of Sejuani, and anybody in Survivor knows that, like, if it looks like two people are as thick as thieves and they're going to vote with each other, then it's really good in a lot of players' eyes to just break that duo up. So you never want to be seen as a pair or anything like that. He said, haha, I love how you don't go and say Fizz will win. Babe, and then that's your Survivor that you wanted. Yeah, right? He's not even on his own fucking character's team, and then Fizz went and won it anyways. I'm glad you guys are laughing and having a good time. Let's keep going. Sejuani potentially taking shots at the Fizz and Jax combo. So this is our war map. This is the same screen you guys are going to see a lot during Survivor Runeterra. I like to, it's almost like I'm pausing the show and I'm showing you where the alliances lie before we jump over to the next tribe. That way you guys don't lose track of who's on what tribe or who's paired up with who. But so far I would say that Jax and Fizz are boys, and I would say that Janna and Shen have a nice conversation and potential relationship here. And then you kind of have floaters in Sejuani and Ash. Ash has been absolutely a ghost in this first half of the confessionals. In the first section of confessionals, we haven't seen any Ash yet, so apologies to I'm getting a chain of like 6 ads. Oh shit. Alright, let's wait for the ads to end. It should only happen once an hour. I'll wait for you. But yeah, so far it looks like Fizz and Jax, boys. Shen and Janna, boys. And then we have Ash, who hasn't gotten much of an edit. Who was Ash's character again? It was Dr. Freezeburn. So Freezeburn's Ash has appeared to not be in too much. You missed like the past minute. I can catch you up real quick. So you saw these guys talking about how they were gonna race down the beach, right? You're there, right, Kidna? Right, May? Yeah, so you have a delay on stream. It's like a weird delay. It's okay though. Yeah, they end up racing. Fizz wins the race. They high five. Sejuani catches like wind of this. She sees this, and it makes her uncomfortable. She's like, okay, obviously we have a duo, and we could try to take one of them out and split them up right away before they get too powerful or too late, like too far in the game, which is something that like a lot of classic, it happens a lot in Survivor. If two people look like they're absolutely thick as thieves, you don't want that voting block to come after you. So then we have our war map. This is what it looks like. One last time, it's Jax and Fizz. Then we have Janna and Shen, and then Sejuani and Ash. And now we are going to move on to the Red Tribe, and we're going to get confessionals from them. We're 15 minutes in, so we're doing good so far. I think that's honestly how it would work in the real episode. You get the opening credits, followed by, like, the first confessionals of one tribe, followed by the first confessionals of another tribe, and then boom, a challenge. So everybody's all caught up, and we're going to keep going, okay? Red Tribe consists of Pantheon, Ivern, Gragas, Evelyn, Morgana, and Kaisa, okay? Demo is on this tribe. Runer is on this tribe. Pajita is on this tribe. Joker, Luna, and Rosie. On the other tribe, it was Zach, Washi, Jeremy, Doc, Tomato, and Clutch. And this is our Red Tribe. And I've given little pre-game descriptions of every single character so that you can get an idea of who they might be. Pantheon is a challenge beast. Evelyn is a charmer. Ivern is a food guy. Morgana is a strategist. Gragas is jolly. And Kaisa is headstrong. Alright. I kind of want to pack the bong again. We'll see how much weed I have in the grinder real quick. But how you guys liking it so far? Do we have any fan favorites on the Blue Tribe? We got Shen working hard. We got Jackson Fizz fucking around. And we got Sejuani kind of playing the game kind of hard. Sejuani's like, I don't give a shit. I see a duo. Fucking GG's, boys. And then Ash got a purple edit. We haven't seen Ash at all yet. Hopefully we'll get to see more Ash. But the Blue Tribe, cool though. We're getting like personalities now. We can see Shen wants to be like someone who wants to work hard and build the fucking shelter up and give everybody a place. You know, sometimes, often, the person who is the caretaker of the tribe, the one that really kind of keeps everyone's mental together, are the ones that'll go far in the game. You almost always see one of the caretakers make it to the end of the game, like almost always. So I wonder if Shen might, you know, fulfill that fate, or is somebody going to catch on to his game and it's going to backfire for him. We'll have to see. I love Survivor. I'm a big fan of this show. I analyze the episodes. I watch the fucking podcast for it. And here I am getting to make my own version of the show just for fun. Really get to imply my imagination and stuff. Come up with some cool scenarios. Some classic scenarios from previous episodes. Mix in iconic challenges. Personalities of League of Legends champions. It can't go wrong, bro. It works well. I got some weed in the grinder. Anybody want to take a ripper with me? We're gonna go on to the Red Tribe here. So, Red Tribe, we have them gonna go around the circle and talk about their jobs. We have Ivor, and he says, I'm a bit of a farmer. I've got a bit of a... He's like, I'm Ivor, and I'm a farmer. I've got a bit of a green thumb, which I thought was funny. Name's Eve. I run a small business. My name is Kaisa. For work, I'm a big game hunter. Name's Morgana. I'm a Twitch streamer. I thought that'd be a little Easter egg. My name is Pantheon. I'm ex-military. Burps. Excuse me. I'm Gragas, and I'm a bartender. So we have Gragas, we have Pantheon, Ivan, Gragas, Evelyn, Morgana, and Kaisa here on the Red Tribe. We have all of their jobs. Again, might fill in those details on, you know, how you might feel about certain characters. And we're going to get a confessional from Kaisa. Kaisa says, based on their jobs, I feel like I can trust Morgana, Pantheon, and Ivern. I think Morgana will want to find a day one ally, Pantheon will make a great meat shield late in the game, and Ivern can keep us fed. Gragas and Eve are liabilities. Until I can get to know them better, those are my targets. Time to go hunting. So Kaisa, Red Tribe, Daughter of the Void. And like just from her first confessional, you're like, wow, Kaisa is business. Her job occupation was big game hunter, and like I like that she's like time to go hunting. Like she immediately knows who, just based on job occupation, who she thinks she can trust and who she thinks she can't trust. We'll see if it pays off for her. And again, Kaisa is Rosie. So Rosie, this is your girl. Your girl's coming in all business. She's Monday through Friday, motherfucker. She's here to fucking deliver them statistics. And I can smoke to that. I respect that level of gameplay. The fact that she could just look at their jobs and break them, every single person down of her tribe like that, to come in with such a large confessional too is nuts. Here's the Red Tribe. We're going to get a walk down the beach, just a separate solo conversation from Gragas and Evelyn. And Evelyn says, your strength is going to be everything on this tribe. It's Kaisa I'm worried about. She gives me untrustworthy vibes. You should help me vote her out. Whoa! Evelyn going after Kaisa and trying to compliment Gragas at the same time? Gragas says, seems like a strong tribe. Then he hears all that from Evelyn. He responds with, yeah, she does seem weird. Anybody but me and I'm happy. So Gragas is taking the Sandra approach, but it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Evelyn is fucking... Evelyn's got a fucking scope. She's coming after Rosie. And it's Luna versus Rosie, technically, if you were to take the two viewers. The girls are fighting. It's going to be interesting. The fact that Evelyn's just gunning for her is crazy. I think it's because Evelyn thinks she can manipulate the men into doing what she wants, and that's why she like compliments him at first. And Gragas is gonna run over after this conversation, and he's gonna find Morgana and Ivern sitting on the beach, and he's gonna have a conversation with them. And he says, I just went for a walk with Eve. She's all business. I don't trust her at all. Any chance you guys could help me vote her off? And Ivern says, I guess if we go to tribal, we can target one of the two. At least the three of us will be safe. And Morgana says, we haven't even had a challenge yet. What is Eve thinking? So, like, to just go at episode 1 and immediately, like, talk about people you want to vote off is kind of nuts. Like, in Survivor, like, you don't throw out names unless you guys have to go to tribal. I think that's, like, just standard. I don't think you'd be throwing out names if you weren't going to tribal otherwise. I think that's just nuts. Because if that person catches wind that you're coming after them, it's just going to be fucking a one-sided war between the two, and you're going to make everybody else on the camp decide who they'd rather be with, you know what I mean? And that's kind of what it might boil down to here on Red Tribe. It's getting a little stressful already. We just had this, like, just this little conversation. We have Kaisa playing smart. Evelyn tries to go for it. Looks like it's going to backfire. And moving forward, we're going to get a conversation from Gragas. Gragas is also Jack. Don't pay attention. He says, fucking hell, I feel like a ping pong ball. Just bouncing back and forth. Everyone is on their A game, and right now I'm playing the middle. Hopefully we can avoid tribal council, but if we can't, I'll let the girls tear each other apart. So again, here, he says he's working with Evelyn. Then he comes over here, and he tells them that he wants to work against Evelyn. He wants to get her out, because she's playing the game wicked hard. I think maybe Gragas trusts Kaisa more, who knows. And so, like, him just playing the middle like that and, like, trying to relay information, hoping it like, collapses on Evelyn for playing too hard. It's smart. It's a smart move by Gragas. Get a confessional from Morgana. So this is interesting, right? So we have this little interaction. We got Gragas' thoughts afterwards, but now we're getting the other half of those. Like, we're going to get to see the other side of it in Morgana's thoughts. And Morgana says, Gragas is blowing up Eve's game. I can't tell who is playing harder, Eve or Gragas. Ivern seems trustworthy, though. I'll go along with his decision on this one. So this is Demo. Demo's, I don't know, are you watching right now, Demo, by chance? Your girl is working with Ivern. She likes Ivern, bro. So I thought some drama on the Red Tribe. Blue Tribe's like, work, all work. They're building shelters. They're having a good time. Like, no issues. Fucking maybe just a little bit of issues with Sejuani and the two boys. But then you see Red Tribe and it's like everything's on fire. It's like that SpongeBob meme, bro, with the drawers. It's fucking crazy already. I hope Red Tribe can maybe get it together. They're fucking around a little bit too much. They're inting, bro. They're inting in Survivor. Red Tribe's inting. Morgana's 0-3 right now. I'm glad to see you're here, Demo. So we have seen the tribe right here, right at the very beginning. We've had confessionals from Kaisa. We had a conversation with Gragas and Ivern and Morgana. We had a conversation with Gragas and Evelyn. There's one person we haven't checked in with, and that is going to be Pantheon. He is ex-military. And this is going to be a Pantheon confessional, and he says, I'm doing a good job of building our shelter. I've even started putting together a little fire pit. The girls on this tribe are weird, man. They're not working at all, just running around having conversations. It's day 1 of Survivor. Are y'all really that scared to go home first? I like that he says y'all. So it implies that Pantheon's human character has like almost like a southern accent. He's from the south and he's ex-military. I love it. I like Pantheon a lot in this already. Like just the way he came to life quick. He's kind of all business as well. He's almost like the Red Tribe's Shen. Him and Shen are like two sides of a coin almost. And overall, this is our war map. Okay, so I think we're going to see Morgana and Ivern clearly paired up. Evelyn is off on her own. Pantheon is off on his own. Gragas is off on his own. And Kais is off on his own. We haven't had any other major pair-ups yet. But I think Gragas thinks he's paired with these two, but these two are, I would say, the only tangible alliance that I could show on the war map at this time. And now it is time to get to our challenge, guys. We're halfway through the episode. And it says, come on in for today's reward challenge. Sumo battle. We'll draw for rocks. First to 2 wins. The team that wins will get grilled cheese, beer, and chips. So they have not been eating. A really important thing to note is that in Survivor, they don't get food. They don't get a bag of rice anymore at the start of the game. They have to scavenge coconuts or try to catch fish with their hands until they can get a fishing kit. They can try to fucking find chickens or whatever to eat, but like they literally don't get a lot of food. So to find out that they're going to be potentially winning grilled cheese, beer, and potato chips, that just sounds fucking fire after being on a beach and getting hungry, you know what I mean? That food could fuel you for the next challenge. And so they're playing sumo battle. So how this works is there are 6 people on each tribe. They're going to draw for rocks, which means only 3 people on each tribe are going to compete. And it's going to be a best of 3 essentially. So it's going to be a 1v1 and another 1v1. And if it goes to game 3, it goes to game 3. And we'll get a total of 3 1v1s. So this is our matchup for round 1. And I want to hear, I'm going to ask you guys to be a little bit more responsive in chat when I come up with this. Ready? I just want to know, who do you think wins in the sumo match? Shen or Gragas? And I know these are female bodies. Don't worry about it. It was just the image that I grabbed. But this is sumo battle. The objective of the game is to have your hands on the giant bag at all times. And you're going to use that bag to push your opponent off the platform and into the water. They can lay down on the mat if they want to. They can like wriggle around. They can't kick you or anything like that. They can only use that bag as a way of pushing you off. So we have Big Boy Gragas versus fucking Shen. The Eye of Twilight, I think is his name. Runer thinks Gragas takes it. Jeremy thinks Shen takes it. In the first round, Shen is just gonna approach Gragas. Gragas is gonna try to hit him as hard as he can. Shen's just gonna like pretty much take the hit, get low, and just push Gragas back. Gragas is gonna try to push back as best he can, but he is going to slip. He's going to fall to one knee. Shen's going to hit him again. Shen's going to hit him a 3rd time, a 4th time. Gragas he can't take the barrage of hits, and he's just going to let his other knee go backwards, and he's going to fall into the water. Gragas is actually going to lose this first round, guys. So down Gragas goes, and the first point is going to go to Blue Tribe, and if they can win this next round, it's match point. Here we go. And it's going to be Sejuani in round 2 versus Evelyn. And who do you guys think wins in this matchup? We have Sejuani versus Eve. Who wins this, guys? Right now, Red Tribe is 0-1. They need to take this win here. It's a slippery-ass mat. It's raining like crazy. I don't know if you saw the picture with Jeff. It's just downpouring right now. And those waters are crazy. The mat's all slippery. The people they have to swim to get to the platform, so they're already all soaking wet and shit. Rosie says Eve. Jeremy says Sejuani. Kendall says Sejuani. If Sejuani wins it here, then blue team will win 2-0, and we won't even have to go to game 3 of Jax versus Pantheon. Sejuani's going to charge as fast as she can to Evelyn. Evelyn is just going to buckle, like absolutely lay down, and Sejuani is going to go right over her and into the water. And Sejuani is going to actually lose round 2 just from being way too headstrong and not able to take that win. And it is officially 1-1 right now. And now we are going to have our tiebreaker of Jax versus Pantheon. For all the marbles, guys, who do you think wins? Jax or Pantheon? Blue Tribe or Red Tribe? This is just a reward challenge, too. We still have an immunity challenge to do, so I hope you guys are having fun. Jax versus Pantheon. The martial artist versus the police officer, I believe. Sedge has that bristle balance. I guess she didn't. Eve had that fucking, like, she had jelly spine, bro. She did a limbo, and Sejuani just, like, buckled right over her. It's super slippery, bro. Sejuani just, like, she was way too headstrong with it. With Gragas couldn't stand on the mat either. He was too big. He, like, slipped. He landed on one knee, and then at that point, Shen just went on the hard offensive and absolutely buckled Gragas into the water. I think Gragas is honestly embarrassed by his position in the matchup. Like Sejuani, yeah, she was headstrong. She fucked it up. They're gonna go to game 3. It's nerve-wracking. But with Gragas, like Gragas just fucking, he slipped and then he got fucking buckled by Shen. It was just embarrassing. Bedtime balance, baby. Yeah, Sejuani, bro, like just charged in and fucking, dude. Evelyn had that jelly spine, bro. She just melted into a puddle. Fucking couldn't even get to her. All right, we're going in for the final matchup, guys. Jax versus Pantheon. I see a bunch of Jaxes in the chat. Jeremy says Jax. Rosie says Jax. Kindled says Jax. Jax is going to come in. Boom. Pantheon's going to come in. Boom. They're fucking trading blows right now. They're starting to walk in a circle. They continue to walk in a circle. A couple more blows. But ultimately, Pantheon's going to go in. He's going to get Jax real close to the corner. Jax is going to, like, tuck his fucking thing underneath his, turn to the left, Pantheon falls into the water, and Jax takes the win, ladies and gentlemen. Jax ultimately is going to win that round for his team, and ultimately it is going to be Blue Tribe that wins Reward Challenge. And here they all are, enjoying their meal of grilled cheese, potato chips, and beer on a hot summer day in Fiji. And I'm going to just go around and read everyone's opinion of the meal. Ash is going to go, "This food is so delicious. Thank you so much, Sejuani, Shen, and Jax." Sejuani's like, "Red Tribe didn't know what hit him." Jax says, "Thank you, guys." Fizz says, "This perfect fuel for the immunity challenge." Jenna says, "If they can't eat, they're bound to turn on each other." And Shen was like, "I was worried in that first round. Jax is the tiebreaker. He deserves all the credit." So a lot of props to Jax right now. He's gaining a lot of brownie points in the favor of his tribe by winning them this first reward challenge and getting them all well fed, because, you know, again, it's like no food on the island. And we're going to get a confessional from Jax. And he says, "The challenge went really well. I feel like that family already with these people. I'm determined to win every challenge so we can keep the peace." So Jax is loving the camaraderie of Blue Tribe, the fact that everybody's positive and happy. He realizes, like, hey, if I can fucking win more challenges for my tribe, then we'll never have to worry about going to tribal, and we can all vote each other out way later in the game. Like, he wants to get as far into the game as he can, and honestly, the best way to do that is to just crush fucking challenges. So I don't know who we said was the challenge beast at first. I think we said it was Pantheon. Jax is surprising everyone. That professional martial artist was able to just absolutely fucking maneuver Pantheon just perfectly on that slippery ass platform in the middle of that rainstorm. So good for him. And we're gonna head over to Red Tribe now, because I believe confessionals with Blue Tribe are done. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, so we're gonna check in with Red Tribe now, who just lost that challenge. But Blue Tribe, very happy that they won. Doesn't the food look good, guys? Wouldn't you be fucking stoked to eat those potato chips and grilled cheese and beers and shit? But damn, they had themselves a little party, bro. I love it. I'll take a ripper for that. In fact, I think I have some wicked spicy chips. I'm gonna eat like 2 of these in their honor. I don't know if you guys have a snack nearby, but just let's all eat a snack together with the Blue Tribe real quick. It's an interactive Survivor episode. Here we go, guys. Ready? It hits a spot. I just go make a grilled cheese. I'm gone for like 10 minutes. My brother gave me this Dr. P. I'm gonna drink it. Ben, you gave me a super shaken up fucking drink, you son of a bitch. I got it. God damn, brother. You fucked me up with this. I will beat his ass tomorrow. Wait, those baby wipes. I think they're in the thing. Hang on. Technical difficulties. I've been fucking bamboozled by my brother. Hang on. Where's the webcam? There it is. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Oh, the Wi-Fi ended. We'll play it again. Fucking Dr. Pepper all over me, bro. All over my desk. I used a t-shirt to stop it. I can show you. I don't know how much I got on the floor, but it's fucking good shot. That was hell. Okay, I'm fixed. I cleaned myself up. Fucking Ben, dude. God damn it. Thanks for the drink, but I'm soaked. I was soaked. I have tissues here, too. Alright. Let's keep going, guys. Let's keep pushing through. Let's get this episode with, okay? How's everyone enjoying themselves so far? Everybody having a good time? I'm not fucking sticky as shit anymore. Why is it when I want 1, it's gonna give me 100? Okay, it's fine. I like a clean desk. I don't like fucking sticky ass shit on my desk. Sorry, guys. Efficiency. Alright. Good thing Billy bought all those wipes. Let's keep going. They're having fun. Yeah, so he says, I really feel like we're a family. With these people, I'm determined to win every challenge so we can keep the peace. Meanwhile, on Red Tribe, Gragas goes, I got wiped out in front of everybody in that first challenge. Definitely hurts my spirit. And maybe, oh, that felt great. And maybe my standing with the tribe. Oh no, one of the fucking votes got all wet. It's like soaked. It took the blow for its friends, its brothers. Fuck it, now this spot's all wet. God damn it. It's a gift that keeps on giving. Fuck you, Dr. Pepper. You're a piece of shit. 23 fucking hidden blends. Gonna get all over my desk 23 times. Bullshit. Fucking gonna multiply like fucking bullshit. Alright, we're good. We're good. I got some paper right here. I'll just rip. Look at that. Ready? Alright, one of the votes is a circle. Who cares? It's not a square. Sue me. Now I can't be sued by Survivor. It's like, yo, you can't sue me for remaking your show. My votes are circle. They're not squares. That has nothing to do with Survivor. You dumbass. Fucking CBS. Alright. Definitely hurts my spirit and maybe my standing in the tribe. I'm just hoping we can win the immunity challenge. Ivan says, happy to sit that one out. Better get to foraging. Maybe rustle up some dinner for my friends. We've got a challenge tomorrow. So, oh, it's not Green Tribe. It's fucking Red Tribe. I don't know. I swear to God, I thought I changed this like 3 times. Okay. Red Tribe, Green Father. Says, that night, Red Tribe couldn't get fire. They all went to bed hungry. So they weren't able to get any fire. They weren't able to make any food or anything like that. And right now, a lot of Red Tribe is starving. It's like day 4. And like none of them have really eaten at all. So imagine going 4 days without eating. They had like coconuts maybe on day 1. They found a few. That's it. Nothing really. Come on in for today's immunity challenge. Get a grip. Last team holding on to a pole wins. The team that loses will go to tribal council. So this is what the challenge looks like. Everybody has to hold on to a pole. There are little like ropes on the pole that you can use to like keep your feet and your hands up. But obviously if you get tired, you can work your way down the pole. Everybody starts at a certain height, and eventually people are going to drop off the poles. The last person hanging on to a pole wins. There are 2 different color poles, one for each team. Whichever team has somebody hanging onto a pole last wins, okay? So this is what the challenge looks like. These clocks represent, I can just do one clock. Ready? So this clock represents the timer for how long they've been fucking on the pole. So we are going to, everybody is started on the top notch of the pole, and I'm real curious who you guys think is going to be really good at this, and who do you think is going to be really bad at this? Any thoughts on this, guys? Who do you think is going to be really good at holding on to the pole? Who do you think is not going to be on that pole for very long? I'll go ahead and give you an example. I don't think Gragas is hanging on to that pole very long. Ooh. The doctor strikes back. Joker's got a big boy on this island. My fucking hands all sticky. I can't enjoy this drink without fucking like getting liquid sugar all over me, I guess. Fizz better be good at this. Yeah, I think Fizz will be pretty good at this, holding onto a pole. He's very light, and when you're light, then you have less weight. Like less weight, the better. Alright. Kaisa, Morgana, and Ash good at hanging on. I'm gonna put 30 minutes on the clock. Alright, we're 30 minutes in, and nobody has even moved an inch. Everybody's hanging in there good, alright? The longest I've seen somebody go at this challenge in actual life is like 3 hours. Okay, so 30 minutes in, everybody's doing good. I am going to admit that Gragas is now moving down the pole a little bit, and so is Sejuani. But so far, no other movements from any other members of the team. We're going to cut to the 45-minute mark. Evelyn is actually going to be working her way down the pole a little bit. She's going to go down to like the middle mark right here. A lot lower to the ground, but she's okay. I think she's comfortable. I think she just doesn't like being up that high or whatever. We're at the 45-minute mark. Everybody else is holding strong. Alright, we're only going to get to the 52-minute mark here because someone is going to drop, and it is going to be Sejuani. She is not able to hang on, and she is going to go to the little waiting area over here. She's going to root for her team. So Sejuani drops. She's not able to hang on at the 52-minute mark. We're going to get to the 55-minute mark, and Gragas is going to step down from his pole. He's not going to be able to hang on to it either. And so we've lost Gragas and Sejuani. We're at 55 minutes, and we are going to round this up to an hour. Alright, we are 1 hour in now. And so far we have 2 eliminations. Evelyn's lower on the pole. Everybody else is hanging on. Stream chat, how we doing? We're going to get to an hour and 30 minutes at this point. Since the little time skip, Jana has moved halfway down her pole. Ash has moved halfway down her pole. Shen has moved halfway down his pole. Ivern has moved to the bottom of his pole almost. And so we have a lot of change happening now on the map, okay? We're going to get to the 45-minute mark. And here we're going to see Ivern step down. Ivern's going to go sit with his tribe. And we're also going to see Kaisa come down to the bottom of the pole, but she's hanging on still. Morgana is going to work her way halfway down. Pantheon is even starting to work his way down. Red Tribe really taking their toll at this mark. Blue Tribe hanging on strong. Alright, it's getting interesting, guys. Red Tribe is kind of... You can tell that the fact that they don't have food has affected them all greatly. Like, they're all starting to kind of burn out. And just 5 minutes later, and we're going to see Kaisa step down from the pole. She can't handle it. She's going to go sit with her tribe. Morgana also can't hang on and is going to step down from her tribe. No shot at immunity for them. Right now it's up to Pantheon and Evelyn to try and take on the 5 blue team members that are all still hanging on from their pole. And we're finally getting action now. Shen is almost at the bottom of his pole. He's pretty much almost done. Fizz has moved halfway down. Ash has stepped off of her pole. And Ash is done as well. And now we have made it to the 2-hour mark, ladies and gentlemen. A huge round of applause to Pantheon, Evelyn, Jana, Shen, Fizz, and Jax for making it this far. The record is like 3.5 hours, if any of them can make it that far. But not even 2 minutes into the 2-hour mark after the congratulations. And Shen is going to step down. Shen can't do it anymore. And we're also going to see Jana step down. And so now we are tied even 2-2. And Jack's still hanging on. Pantheon's still hanging on. Evelyn's still hanging on. And Fizz still hanging on. And these are the final 4 here. They're all hanging on to the challenge. Pantheon going to move his way down the pole. Jax has not moved an inch from the top of his pole. Fizz is going to hang down to the bottom of his pole. And we're going to fast forward to the 2-hour, 20-minute mark. This is where Fizz steps down. Fizz can no longer take it. And he is going to have to go sit with the rest of his tribe. It is up to Jax to hang on and defeat Pantheon and Evelyn. And we got a final 3 here, guys. Who do you think takes the cake? Who do you think is going to make it to the end? Just based on this final 3. Fizz coming in 4th there, bro. So close. This is the immunity challenge. If Pantheon and Evelyn can fall off, Jax will win and Red Tribe will go to Tribal. But if Jax can't hold on, then the 2 red tribes the Red Tribe will be safe, and we're gonna be voting off a blue member tonight. Big round of applause to Fizz and Jax for making it to the very end. Jax for being the last blue member left. I think Pantheon's gonna take the cake. We'll see about it. And Amora is in chat. I'm gonna take a bong rip. We're gonna fast forward 10 minutes on the clock. Nobody has moved an inch. I'm going to take a quick bong rip. We're at 2 hours and 30 minutes of hanging onto the pole. Jax has finally moved his way down the pole. We're going to get to the 2-hour, 40-minute mark. Jax is moving even further down the pole. And we're going to get to the 2-hour, 45-minute mark. Pantheon cannot make it. And he finally drops and is going to go to his spot. And now it is just a battle between Evelyn and Jax for the finale here, guys. This is absolutely nuts. Pantheon getting top 3. He's fucking absolutely pissed. He falls off his pole, by the way. He doesn't climb down. He just, like, loses grip and falls off and just lands on his back. And they're like, whoa, 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 you okay? And he's like, I just, like, my hands and my feet are shaking, bro. Like, I can't hang on to that fucking thing anymore. It's getting intense, guys. Final winner right here. Jax or Evelyn, guys. Let me see it in the chat. There's only 2 people left. We're at the 2-hour, 45-minute mark. In the last 15 minutes, Jax is really starting to struggle. Evelyn has been hanging on at the bottom of the pole this entire time. Everybody else has dropped, and it's one or the other for the finale. This is intense. It's very intense. You can root on our survivors with the ready up emotes in the chat, guys. Because we're going to take a fat fucking bong ripper for our homies. Eve, she's thin. Eve, oh my lord. We're going to get to the 2-hour, 57-minute mark. 12 minutes have passed since the 2 of them have been battling out. Eve drips down the pole. She drips down the pole even lower. We're going to hit the 2-hour and 59-minute mark. We're just about to hit 3 hours. Evelyn and Jax. Evelyn is shaking. Her whole body is shaking, hanging on to the pole. Jax has looked steadfast this entire time. He only has moved down and showed weakness maybe 20 minutes ago. It is coming down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the 3-hour mark, almost breaking the record. Here we go. You ready? So some suspense as I take a ripper. As soon as I'm done taking this ripper, I'm going to tell you who falls off first. Jax strips down the pole. But Evelyn falls. Coming in second place, Jax is going to take home the cake and win it for Blue Tribe. Blue Tribe safe from immunity. Jax is going to get down at the 2-hour, 59-minute mark, having nearly broken the record. And Jax is our big winner, ladies and gentlemen. What a fucking crazy challenge. Absolutely insane. Evelyn, like, really big job. Almost fucking won it for her team, bro. If you remember, Evelyn and Pantheon were the only two left. And they took on pretty much the entire Blue Tribe and single-handedly deleted all of them except for Jax. What an absolutely impressive episode. Yo, Taco, what's going on, brother? You take a ripper with me, homie? So Jax was the winner here, and I want to give props to Jax's owner, which is Washi. Washi, much love, brother. Said, you ready to play? What, play League of Legends? We're doing Survivor Runeterra at the moment, where it's like a TV show. And then I'm picking up homies for League afterwards. But I'm ready to play this bong. I'm going to play a couple of notes on it real quick. And then I'll blow out some instruments for you. Hashtag support, man. I was supporting earlier. It was hilarious. I played Yuumi really well. I played Thresh really well. Well, I kind of cast a lot on Yuumi. Congratulations to Jax, guys. Now we're going to move on. Blue Tribe wins. Meanwhile, on Red Tribe, Tribal Council's coming in, and we're going to get a confessional from Pantheon. Pantheon's absolutely pissed. I'm streaming, so I'm going to jump in some games. Okay, Taco, yeah, get your game on, homie. And if I have a spot open, then I'll pick you up, okay? BK, I'm going to do Minecraft after League of Legends. We're going to do a little bit more League of Legends tonight. Definitely, homie. I'll just probably shoot you a DM on League unless I got you on Discord. We're going to get a confessional from Pantheon. Look, this isn't a regular confessional from Pantheon. He's, like, enraged. Like, the map looks crazy. And he says, I'm pissed to lose to this Jax again. That guy is really talented. I'm even more pissed we have to go to Tribal Council. I can't go home first. I gotta have a rematch with Jax. Pantheon is pissed. He wants revenge against Jax, and he wants to make sure that he doesn't go home first at Tribal Council tonight. It's gonna be interesting. We're going to get another conversation from Morgana, Ivern, and Gragas. Gragas says, I'm really sorry about the challenge today. I understand if you want to vote me out tonight, but if I can make a suggestion, Eve. And Ivern says, I don't fault you, Gragas. That Jax guy is a real beast. Morgana goes, let's pull in Pantheon and get Eve out of here. So Eve appears to be the target now. Gragas has thrown her name out, because he considers that she's playing the game too hard. Wanting to go after Kaisa, even though she doesn't really know Kaisa. He doesn't trust either of the girls, so he'd rather just throw one of their name out rather than try to work with them. He already sees a pair in Morgana and Ivern, and he's thinking, okay, maybe I can just be the third guy, the third wheel, you know what I mean? If I third wheel for these two, it might work out. And we're going to keep going. Get a confessional from Ivern. He says, I talked to Morgana right before Gragas came over. She still wants Gragas gone. But I really don't fault the guy. We still have Kaisa, Pantheon, and Eve on this island. Maybe I can make a better ally, or maybe I let Gragas bite the bullet. Is he really worth protecting? So, really interesting perspective from Ivern. He talks about how even though Morgana told Gragas to his face, like, oh yeah, we'll vote out Evelyn, Morgana actually wants Gragas gone. So, is Gragas going home tonight, or is Evelyn going home tonight? Because it seems like we have two names on the board right now, guys. And this is potentially Luna going home, or Joker. Well, who knows? And it seems like players like Ivern and Pantheon are going to be in the driver's seat for this one. We get a confessional from... Oh, no. So, big confessional, right? About him saying, okay, maybe I'm going to spread around. I'm going to try to talk to other people and see if I can pin this vote on who I want to pin it on, whether it's Evelyn or it's Gragas. And Ivern's going to have a conversation with Evelyn. He says, can I be real with you for a second? You can't trust Gragas. He doesn't trust you at all and keeps suggesting your name tonight. So Ivern's going to throw Gragas under the bus and protect Evelyn, and by telling this information to her. And Evelyn goes, Gragas lost us both of those challengers for our tribe. He's looking for a scapegoat. Damn, I considered him an ally too. Thank you, Ivern. So, Ivern gaining Evelyn's trust. Also, again, whenever someone gives you information and you can just give that to somebody else, especially if it's the right person, then you can make a really useful ally in them. If someone's coming for them and you tell that person that that person's coming for them, you can redirect the bullet, I guess. We're going to get a conversation from Pantheon and Kaisa. And Kaisa says, almost time for tribal council. You interested in throwing out any names? And Pantheon says, I've seen Morgana and Ivern hanging out a lot. Maybe a duo worth splitting up. We also have Gragas, who lost us the challenge. And finally, I've heard Eve is causing drama. So there are 3 names on the board. He could either... Pantheon's thinking to either target Morgana and Ivern, or he's thinking about targeting Gragas because he lost the challenge, or he's potentially targeting Eve because of the drama. So there are 3 different bullets that they can aim for tonight, or names. And Kaisa's going to say, give me a name and I'll write them down. I trust you, Pantheon. So Pantheon's got two votes, essentially, tonight, with Kaisa in his back pocket. Gonna get a conversation from Pantheon and Morgana. So he's talking to the enemy side. And he goes, Gragas is only holding us back. That's an excellent... Oh, sorry. Morgana says, we need to keep this tribe strong. Can you and Kaisa help me vote out Gragas? So, whoa. Pause. Morgana just told Pantheon to ask that him and Kaisa to help vote out Gragas. Morgana in her head, it flipped this... Or no, sorry. In Pantheon, it flipped a switch in his head. He's like, whoa, she knows about my alliance with Kaisa already? Like, that's interesting. He just says, yeah, Gragas is only holding us back. Excellent strategy. So, it appears Gragas is the easy vote tonight, but in Survivor, it's not always the easy vote that goes home. Like, just because Gragas lost them the challenge doesn't mean they could send him home. They might want to send someone home that's actually playing the game, like Evelyn, like, Morgana or Ivern. It's Pantheon, you know what I mean? I'm going to get another angry confessional from Pantheon. He says, Morgana has too much power on this tribe. Her thinking I'm voting Gragas is exactly the opportunity I need. Better make this count. I'm only going to get one shot. So it appears Pantheon is gunning for Morgana. He fucking did not like what she just said to his face. Clearly she knows about his alliance. She has her alliance. He has his. They're just using each other to vote out fucking the side players. But Pantheon doesn't like that, and I think he has Kaisa in his back pocket. It's the first vote of the episode, or the first vote of the season. It's going to be a big one. And we're going to get a confessional from Morgana, and she says, what a hectic first day of Survivor. If Pantheon and I's plan work, Gragas will go home tonight. Tomorrow, we'll get to work on strengthening my alliances with Eve and Kaisa. Us girls got to stick together. Who knows how voting off a man affects Ivern or Pantheon. So, like, she thinks if they vote off Gragas tonight, it could make, Ivern and Pantheon, immediately flip on them. But if she can round up the girls for an all-girl alliance, they're going to have more votes with 3-2, and they can easily just take out Pantheon and then take out Ivern in the next 2 weeks if they have to. So, Morgana feels pretty confident in the driver's seat. She also has to trust Pantheon, too. So, we're going to get to Tribal Council, and I want to ask you guys... Who do you think's going home tonight? After watching that entire episode, we just watched the whole episode. Who do you think's going home tonight, guys? The episode's over after this. I'm gonna ask the tribe a couple questions. They're gonna answer, and then we're gonna do tribal council, and it'll be over. But who of these 6 do you think are going home? We also didn't have any information about idols, so I don't believe anybody has an idol, and that means any one of these 6 can go home right here and now. It's stressful. It's real stressful. We saw Morgana's name got brought up. We saw Ivern's name got brought up. We saw Gragas' name got brought up, and we saw Evelyn's name got brought up. We even heard Kaisa at the start of the episode. The only person whose name didn't get brought up was Pantheon. Pantheon was the only person that didn't get his name referred to, I guess. It seems people want to work with him. So if Pantheon seems like the only one safe. Right, that was the only freebie I'll give you guys. Who of those 5 is going home? Do you think I did a good job of throwing you guys off, almost like throwing off your scent? I'm saying either Pantheon, Gragas, or Morgana. Gragas or Morgana, says Rosie. Was it a good episode, guys? Honestly, I'm just curious. Did you guys like it? You got to meet the blue tribe. You got to meet the red tribe. We got 2 challenges. We got like drama on the beach already. You want to say Gragas? Okay. I hear Gragas. I hear Pantheon. I hear Morgana. I did a good job of weaving the webs. Zach, this is your first time, bro. You don't watch Survivor, right? But did you feel like that it was cool? I did good? I'm so glad, guys. I had a really fun time making this shit. Jeremy, you loved it? Fuck yeah. Fuck you all, says Demo. Demo doesn't want to go home first. So historically, Demo has gone home first in both the first 2 seasons of Survivor Runeterra. He went home first the first time when we did Demacia versus Noxus, and he went home in season 2 when we did Piltover and Zon versus Yordles. And now we're doing season 3, which is fan favorites. It's champions from all different regions, and they're all based on your guys' decisions. And I'll probably do a fan favorites too after this season. We'll do another 12 characters. I'll ask that the winners sit out, but maybe everybody else can compete. It'll be fun. You've never seen Survivor before? I'm addicted to that show. It's so good. It's on Hulu. It's on It's on Paramount Plus. It's fire. I'm gonna take a ripper. I'm gonna start writing down the votes. I'm gonna ask them a few questions, and we're gonna finish up the episode so we can get to League of Legends. We're gonna play League for about an hour or 2, and then I'm gonna go to Minecraft from like 3 a.m. to 5. From like 3 to 5, I'm just gonna play Minecraft until my brain is melted. Right towards the end of the night. Alright, here we go, guys. You used to watch it. I did good. I'm glad. Hi, Max. Your farts smell. They smell exotic. Have you been drinking white wine?
I really like.
Oh, you said.
What do you
You
like
think
about
his fart smells like corn? I used to think he said. I didn't realize it was. It has the juices. I used to think he says in Massachusetts. I thought that's why the meme was so popular, because like it had something to do with this area. I don't think he's anywhere near here. All right, guys, here we go. Time to find out who's going home. Who's gonna get shit on? Who's gonna go home first? It's gonna be hype. He goes. I'm gonna be Jeff for a second. Jeff says, "Come on in, guys. Grab your torch, dip it in, and get fire. Fire represents your life in this game. When your fire is out, you are out." The first 3 people being voted out will be out of the game, but every person voted out after that are going to be on the jury. Which means that after 3 votes, every single person that gets voted out is going to sit on the sidelines during these tribal councils, just tribal councils, and they're going to listen into how people answer Jeff's questions and who they decide to vote out. And eventually the jury is going to hear the plea of the final 3, and the final 3 are going to pitch their case to the same people they voted out as to why they think they should vote for them and make them win. Because the uneven number of jury members can then vote between one of the 3 winners based on their game. So like maybe you vote out like an enemy and the enemy respects you for it, so then they decide to vote for you at the end or something like that. You know what I mean? Okay, so Jeff brings him in and he goes, so let's start today with the first challenge, at the reward challenge, right? It was grilled cheese, chips, beer. I'm sure that would have been a lot of nutrition for you guys, but you guys didn't get it. Were you guys able to eat it all after that? And Pantheon goes, we weren't able to get a fire going. We weren't able to get any sort of food at all. We barely found any coconuts, and they only lasted us the first day. So yeah, Jeff, we're gonna be going on day 5 on empty stomachs, and I'm just ready for another reward challenge, and I'm hoping it's Applebee's. And he goes, thank you, Pantheon. And he goes, during the immunity challenge, Evelyn, you came up just short of 3 hours and beating Jackson that challenge. And as we saw, like, Jax didn't move off that pole for 2.5 hours. Like, after 2.5 hours, did you get nervous thinking you weren't, that he wasn't gonna move at all? And everyone's like, I just tried to dig deep, and I just couldn't prevail. And I hope my tribe can forgive me for it, and hopefully I can make it to another day. And he goes, it's like, that's a really good answer. And he's like, all right, let's go ahead and vote. So I'm gonna write the names down, and we're gonna do the votes, guys. Evelyn kind of pitching her case there, like, hey, let me stick around, guys. So first vote. And I'm gonna make my camera wicked large for this one. You ready? Oh, I was like, where's my camera? Well, it's right here. Here we go, guys. I don't want to cut off all the fucking players, so I'll just cut them off in the middle. Perfect. Look at that. So our first vote of the night is... Oh, fuck. I don't know how you guys are going to be able to see this. I'll have to do this. Hang on. Because this camera's hella bright. If I turn this off, and then I just pull up to the camera. Ivern. So, first vote. Ivern. Second vote. Eve. 1 vote Ivern, 1 vote Eve. Third vote Ivern. 2 votes Ivern, 1 vote Eve. 3 votes left. Hang on real quick. Fourth vote. Oh my god, Sharpie's so hard to use, bro. Alright, ready? Fourth vote. Gragas. 2 votes Ivern, 1 vote Gragas, 1 vote Eve, 2 votes left. It's getting stressful. It's getting stressful up in here. Fifth vote. Gragas. 2 votes Gragas, 2 votes Ivern, 1 vote Eve, 1 vote left. First person. Guys, this is intense. It's between Gragas and Eve. We're doing the eliminations for Survivor right now. Last vote of the night. You guys ready? Here we go. Who do you think's going home, guys? Ivern or Gragas? So, 2 votes Gragas, 2 votes Ivern, 1 vote Eve, 1 vote left. First person voted out of Survivor Runeterra, Ivern. Ivern, bring me your torch. And it's this. Ivern, the tribe has spoken. Alright. We're just finishing Survivor Runeterra. That is the end of episode 1. What did you guys think? That was the end of... That was it. Ivern gets up and he gives him his torch. And Ivern is poof gone. We get his final confessional. Ivern says, I know Morgana voted with me, but it seems Pantheon had other plans. I hope Morgana can get revenge for me. He was so silent, Ivern. That was awesome. You did a good job, but I'm gonna hit the hay now. Hey, sleep well, mate. Take it easy. Yo, Jetski Tommy, thank you for the follow. I love the name, Jetski Tommy 100. That's dope. So we lose the Green Father in episode 1, guys. 3 votes Ivern, 2 votes Gragas, 1 vote Evelyn. Looks like we had 3 different like voting blocks happening. I wonder if you guys, I'm just curious, who can tell me who you think voted who? So if you had to look at the board right here, right, if I had to go back and put Ivern's face back on, who do you think Kaisa voted for? I'm just curious. Go down the line. Start with Kaisa. Who do you think Kaisa voted for, guys? You said, hi, love your stream. You're very fun to watch. I love that you're proving transgender people can stream too. Keep it up. Thanks, Tommy. Much love, Rex. Take it easy, May. Who do you guys think Kaisa voted for? Panth voted Eve. You think Kaisa voted for Ivern? Kaisa did vote for Ivern. That is correct, Rosie. So this was Kaisa's vote. Kaisa voted for Ivern. Right? Let's go to Gragas. Who do you guys think Gragas voted for? Who do you guys think Gragas voted for? All 3 girls voted Ivern. She voted Ivern with Panth. Gragas voted for Eve. That is correct. So Gragas voted for Eve, thinking that that was the plan that Morgana and Ivern were going along with. We're breaking down the episode right now. Next one is Eve. Who do you think Eve voted for? Who do you think Evelyn voted for, guys? Pantheon didn't get any votes. We have 2 Ivern votes and 2 Gragas votes left. Ivern was the one, of course, who went home. Evelyn voted for Ivern. It was a triple girl snipe on Ivern. You were correct about that. She wanted to weaken Morgana because they think Morgana has too much power in this game. Ivern voted for Gragas. He voted for who he thought was going home, and he got close to doing it too. And then we had Morgana, who voted for Gragas, right? She voted with her partner, Ivern. Those 2 voted together on Gragas, putting 2 votes down on him. But they were the only people that voted for Gragas. Kaisa, Eve, and Pantheon were the 3 that voted for Ivern. Pantheon decided to take a shot at Morgana indirectly. He didn't want to try to vote her out. He wasn't sure how the other girls might feel about it. But he knew Ivern was just kind of a puppet for her, so he targeted Ivern instead. And it's like, yeah, there's some titties in this picture. It's fucking... They're covered in glitter. I'm not in trouble, Twitch. Alright, guys, that is the end of episode 1. Episode 2, I think I'm going to do tomorrow. Christmas Day. We're going to snip all of episode 1 and put it on the YouTube channel. It took us like a little over an hour and a half, so I apologize. 12:15, we finished at 1:29. It took us an hour and 15 minutes. I was a little slow on it, but I also wanted to be a little bit more interactive, and I think you guys had a good time. I'm going to throw away all these votes now. And we can go to our little jury sheet, and we can write down Ivern as the first vote off. So we're going to scroll all the way back up to the top of the game. Click on this. And on our first vote off, we can write, and you guys can write this down at home if you want. We're gonna write Ivern. So Ivern is not a part of the jury. The jury starts at top 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, sorry, top 7. This is when the jury starts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These top 5 players will decide who wins. They get to vote between the 3 players. And these 3 won't. So Ivern doesn't get a chance to pick the winner. Neither does the next 2 votes. And then we get the merge. So we're going to still have 2 tribes. Well, there's still 2 separate tribes. But we can go to this. Where is it? We can go here and we can remove Ivern. This is like our little cheat sheet. Ivern is now gone. It's nuts, huh? I didn't think he was. Who thought he was going home first? Not me. I didn't see that coming. Alright, I'm gonna hop on League of Legends now. Who wants to play with me? I'm gonna put all my shit back up. Yeah, we're at 2 Hello Fresh, dude. Fuck yeah. Shit's hype.